Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC Mura here, and in today's video I'm gonna talk about some of the changes that Capcom have showed us for the upcoming balance patch. Instead of giving us patch notes beforehand, Capcom have been drip feeding us with some of the changes here and there. I'm gonna start with the ones that they have just announced, and that is our Mika got back the mid-screen combo, right? Like, he used to do something like this, which was pretty good. This was something that she could do in season 1, but she no longer is able to do that. A lot of people are losing their mind, thinking, oh my god, Mika stopped here again, this is amazing. But I actually don't think this is as good as you probably expect, and let me show you why. Here is the tweet, right? And it's saying, let's begin from way back in season 1 when our Mika Bashin rope throw hits mid-screen opponent will now bounce back, and here they are showing the clip, right? Or Mika is able to do it against Zangief, right? I hate the low-res Twitter clips, but you get the idea, right? But notice here something that is very important. It's a very important detail. When our Mika's passion rope throw backwards hit mid-screen opponent. Now, what made this really scary in season 1 is that Mika could do this for the forward and the back, direction. So if I'm doing it forward here, let's say this is like the typical Mika combo right now. Ryu is almost at the wall, but he still can have like a backdash distance left, right? But if you happen to do the wall combo, obviously you're using an EX bar, but you got a lot more damage, and now Ryu is at the wall. And obviously one of the things that was really powerful about it is that you could go for a reset here and maybe like go for a command grab. It enabled you to go for a mix-up. Now what Capcom did is that they allowed her to do this backwards, right? She can't really do it forward. So this means that to get the extra damage and maybe go for the reset, you need to go backwards, which still doesn't put the opponent in the corner. This is the point. Like, they gave her the ability back, but it's still kind of with a, there is a twist here. It's not as good as the regular season 1 version, right? So this is still pretty nice. Obviously, the EX speech itself is actually nerfed from season 1 as well. The OK on it isn't as good. So you're pretty much here choosing damage over, the OK if you decided to go for this route. So here is another change that might seem really big at first, but when you really think about it, it's kinda underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. Here they are saying Nash's EX Sonic Psych, when powered up by his V-Skill 2, have been improved for the definitive update. Now what they will show is Nash going for a V-Skill 2 buff and then going for a crouching medium kick and cancelling it into the EX Sonic Psych. So as you see here, crouching medium kick, special cancel into EX Sonic Psych. This is pretty actually significant depending on what is the change. So the change here could be that when V-Skill 2 is on, Nash is able to cancel crouching medium kick specifically into EX Sonic Psych, and if that is the case, then it is pretty underwhelming, right? I don't think this is amazing. If the case is his crouching medium kick is just now special cancelable period, that is really good. Maybe it is the case that with V-Skill 2 on, Nash can special cancel into EX Sonic Psych out of any of his non-cancelable normals. If that is the case, this one is pretty good then, because Nash have amazing normals like the Sobat, the forward medium kick. If he is able to convert out of that into the EX Sonic Psych, this could actually be really big. Otherwise, I'm not really sure, because him being able to convert from crouching medium kick is nice and all, but you're always almost giving up damage to go for the V-Skill power up, unless you're like in the corner, which is a very specific case. So I don't know, it seems to be kinda underwhelming if I'm being completely honest. So let's now check out another change that Capcom have announced. They said that Ryu's Jodan Sangeki, that is his target combo, can now be special cancelled for more damage and easier conversion. When we first saw this, I had the idea that maybe EX fireballs will pop up higher, but what they're saying is that the target combo is special cancelable. So here Ryu actually did a couple of things. He cancelled the second hit of Solar Plexus into V-Trigger, and then did this specific combo, which is a target combo, cancels the second hit into an EX fireball, and then dash up into an EXDP. The idea here is that he's going for more damage and stun. We're gonna talk about a rough comparison, right? So here, for example, if we are mid-screen and if we are using Ryu, what you can do now is a combo like that, and then going for the EX uppercut. This is like 552 damage, which is pretty good, but what they are adding is the ability to do this, which is a little bit more damage, and about like 50 more stun or so. Obviously it is a little bit different because here I did the Link version, but in the trailer he's doing the special cancel version. So pretty much you're getting like 50-60 more stun and like 20-30 more damage, which is a decent route, and just having the ability to special cancel out of this target combo is fairly nice. It's pretty much making it easier for newcomers to be able to get some good damage with Ryu. It's not a bad change, it's a decent quality of life one. Alright, so let's now talk about a really big one, and the one that scared a lot of people, myself included if I'm being honest, and that is Rose now has the ability to OTG after a forward throw when she is in V-Trigger 2. So here let's take a look at the clip. We saw this in the original patch trailer. She is throwing Chun-Li down with a forward throw and then going for this V-Trigger 2 combo. The idea here is that Rose is able to pick up after a forward throw. Now there is something very important to highlight here, and that is Chun-Li did not quick rise, right? Chun-Li didn't get up from the floor, and that is what enabled Rose to combo, right? Because currently what you do versus Rose is that you take the throw and then you don't recover. So let's say she activated her V-Trigger 2, right? You take up the throw, you stay still in the floor, now her V-Trigger is almost up, best she gets is another throw, and that is pretty much it. What Capcom changed is that now if you do that, you will actually be vulnerable to getting comboed. But while this is a decent change, I don't think this fundamentally fixes the issue, because if the opponent happened to even quick rise, I mean at best you're still getting 2 throws, maybe 3, right? Which is decent, this is not bad, but you have to consider that the opponent can like backdash, they can V-shift, they can wake up buttons. It's still not the best situation ever. So while it's a decent buff, I don't think it's as significant as we probably made it out to be. A lot of people, myself included, went, oh, Rose now have a 50-50, Rose now too ridiculous, unga bunga. It's not really the case, it's just them giving her a counter to the opponent, deciding to lame it out. I wonder if this is actually a read, or can you react to them not quick rising and going for the OTG? I will be very interested to find out. Anyways, some of these changes are pretty cool, although I don't know how impactful they are in the larger scheme, because we already know what makes a top tier in Street Fighter V, and I am very interested to see if Capcom actually addressed the issues with Rose, like her short range on the mediums, maybe give her better Oki on the drill. That is what I would like to see, but obviously we'll have to wait for the patch day, because I don't think Capcom is releasing patch notes. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, helps the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon page, the Discord, Twitter and Twitch pages in the description below. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.